husband. The only reason he married you is because he knocked you up.
Bayley, you're a coward and you're a fraud. Unable to do anything by yourself.
We get the match we were robbed of before. The man, the role model, deep inside a steel cage.